Mixing with pink noise. What is it? How do you do it? And is it any good? Now this is a subject I made a video on a couple of years ago and you can check out the original there. But mixing with pink noise has been talked about a lot and I get asked about it every single day. So today I'm going to explain what pink noise is, what mixing with pink noise is, and I'm going to show you how you can do it and how it can help you. If you want more mixing tips, don't forget to download my 30 mixing tips cheat sheet below this video. It's completely free and it's helped thousands of producers, so you can grab it for free below this video. Now in a nutshell, mixing with pink noise is a way to get a balance of your different levels in your mix very quickly. I mean, you can even mix a track in 30 seconds using this pink noise technique. So first, okay, what is pink noise? So pink noise is a waveform or a noise signal and it sounds like this. So what you're hearing is a noise signal that has the same audible power in each of the frequency ranges throughout the octaves, so it looks like this on a spectrum analyzer. But the idea behind mixing with pink noise is that it gives you a template or a reference that gives you a nice even slope of frequencies from the low bass frequencies up to the highest treble frequencies that sounds pleasing and balanced to the human ear. So without further ado, I'm going to walk you through an example of how you can mix with pink noise now. So the first thing that you have to do obviously is to load in all of your stems for your track. Now you might have them already loaded in as audio, or you might just have the MIDI still, but basically you need all of the tracks that you want to mix for your entire song. Then when you've got those loaded in, just load in a pink noise sample into a blank audio track. That's what I've just done here in Ableton. You can download this pink noise sample for free from below this video, and I've just looped it the entire length of the song. You can actually also use pink noise generators in some plugin synths, so if you prefer to do that, have an experiment. I haven't found any way to do that in Ableton, so I just use this wave file that I loop, and again you can download it below this video. Okay, so after we've done that, the next stage is to loop the busiest part of the track. So that would usually be, you know, the last chorus, the last post-chorus, something like that, and then make sure that all of your faders, apart from the pink noise, are brought down to 0. Now, it is worth noting, here you see I have 3 groups: chords, leads, and melody. Now, if you're not using Ableton, they may just be sent to buses. So this is for a layered instrument, basically. These are all layered instruments. Now, we are only going to be balancing the kind of bus fader of this. All these faders in here have already been balanced, so if we just listen to our chords, we've got these different samples from the chords and they are all balanced as we like them. Now the same goes for the lead as well, so if we hear these, you can hear it's made of several layers, so that's fine. We want to leave the faders within the group or the bus as they are, so the balance is the same, and it's the bus fader that we're going to be bringing down to 0, so we'll just minimize those to make it easier. So every fader that's not a bus fader brought down to 0, thank you very much, and then we can get started. Now, as I say, loop the busiest part of the track, and we are going to do our static mix. If you want to know how to do a dynamic mix, you can click the video link that I put there or there and check that out. But for now, we're just going to do the static mix using this pink noise technique. Now, a bonus tip here, you can actually sum your master channel to mono using a mono switch, which is what I do. I've just got a little utility plugin in Ableton, but you can do this in other DAWs as well, and a keyboard shortcut, so it's mono. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can just concentrate on the frequencies and not basically get distracted by the stereo field, so I'm going to do this in mono. And remember, you can do this before you do any mixing. You can do it in the middle after you've done some EQ and compression to get the levels again, because obviously when you do some compression and some EQ, it changes the relative levels. Or you can do it at the end after you've done all the processing, all the EQ and compression and other things. This tool is here for you to draw upon whenever you get stuck or you get lost in the mix. So I've turned off all the effects on all of these channels, so we're just working on the levels. So let's play our pink noise. Well, that sounds unpleasant, doesn't it? And now the key is to bring in the tracks one by one until they're just audible above the level of the pink noise. So you can just hear that tick above the pink noise. And then I'm going to mute that track and I'm going on to the next one. You can hear it's just audible above that pink noise. And after I've set one, I just mute it and then move on to the next, and all the while I leave the pink noise working, of course. I'll just give you a quick example of what that's like with a vocal. So it's just audible above the pink noise. Now I'm going to rush through and I'm going to fast forward this video and do it exactly the same for all of these channels. Okay, so now we've finished, we can just switch the mono switch on our master channel back to stereo, so we're going to hear it in stereo. Turn off the pink noise channel, just get that out of the way. Make sure that all the other channels are turned on so we can hear our full mix. So let's hear what the result is. Plenty of headroom there. Bear in mind there's no other effects done yet, no EQ. You know, the sounds that were selected for the track are pretty good anyway, so they match well, but you can see all effects have been turned off. This is just the level matching that we've done. And you can hear, like, that's a pretty good balance, so it's conclusive. Pink noise mixing works. If you get lost at any point in the mixing process and you're confused about how to get your levels balanced, this is such a great and quick tip for getting it done quickly. So obviously I'm doing this example with EDM music, with, you know, like future-based pop music. Is there any other genre that you want me to do this pink noise mixing on? Let me know in the comments below. And the most popular option is the one that I will mix using pink noise.